Hey, how we doing? Welcome to Nitro Talk. The beginning of this video got messed up. It was all jumbled, so I had to cut like 5 minutes off the beginning of this video. So you missed the, normal stuff. Please like and subscribe. And I explain how I got this vehicle. I bought it on eBay, 125 plus 25 shipping, so 125 shipped. So you're going to see the unboxing. And now at this point, I know a lot more now than I do when I made the video. I know a lot more about the vehicle and the engine and what I'm sure a lot of y'all will already know when you see the vehicle. Anyways, I'm rambling. I had to throw something here for you to look at while I was talking. So let's look at these beautiful Racer's Edge Surefire 32 parts. Surefire 32 video is coming very soon on the engine. All right, enjoy the video. See y'all later. Other than that, it does have a remote in the vehicle and is said to work. One final thing before I start to get in here very, very soon. After purchasing the item, the next day I received an email from the seller. This email was essentially, thank you for your purchase. I have included a free gift inside the box. Cool, super cool. I'll take anything free. Now, I can remember as a kid, my mom ordering stuff from catalogs, and she would get a free gift, which a lot of times would be a bag of popcorn, a bag of microwave popcorn, right? So, who knows what this gift could be? It could be anything whatsoever. If it's a Nitro item, I'll be super stoked. An extra glow plug, a body when one wasn't included with the auction, with the sale. Anything would be awesome, but something that I could actually use, a Nitro item, would be even more awesome. So I think we've wrapped enough. Let's go ahead and see what we have in the box here. Now I am... basically, what I'm going to do here is my what I call my intake procedure. When a new vehicle comes into the family, I give it a looking over. See what it needs, see what I need to do with it for it. So basically, that's what I'm going to be doing now. And I just had my razor knife, and now that I need it, it has disappeared. I mean, flathead can do it. All right, there's one and two. All right, now I just lifted up the box lid, okay? I saw a little peek in there. I am not pleased at all with the pack job. Apparently, this box is nothing but the vehicle, not a piece of newspaper. I mean, as far as I can tell so far, not a piece of newspaper, not a piece of bubble wrap, no packing peanuts, nothing but the vehicle. All right. Let me, knocking stuff over here. Let me see. Oh, okay, that looks, I see my free gift. It's nothing super special, but hey, it's a free gift, right? All right, so let's do it this way. And I got a radio with it, and that is the Spectrum DX2L right there. I'll go ahead and show you a couple free gifts in here. Or maybe not. Looks like the one is just part of the car that isn't on it. Alright, so my free gift And TLR 234107 HD ball cup set for all 22s. Okay, not I like that little hooked one right there. That could come in handy. So you may be thinking, is a 22 in here? It is not a 22. 22 isn't nitro, is it? They don't make it. Do they make it? They don't make a 22 nitro, do they? Anyways, are we ready? You know, this isn't what I thought it was. This is something different than I thought it was. So let's go ahead and see what I got. Come on. It's kind of wedged in the box. Now, I'm not the most keen on these as far as, what the heck is that? Being familiar with these. The frick. So I thought, and again, I did buy it fairly quickly. I thought I was buying a 10T. And this may even still be that. I'm not certain exactly what it is. Those tires are crap. But from the very large bumper with the mud flaps, which I actually frickin' love. Oop, are you not seeing them? Big bumper with mud flaps. I don't know what the heck that is doing there. I'll figure that out. And the Nerf bars on the side is telling me that I may have some kind of a short course truck here. Is there a 10SC? Not even really sure if that's a thing. Like I said, I'm not super hip on these Locy's. I do know that I've always been intrigued by this engine, the Locy 3.4, and have always wanted to check one out. This thing is a little dirty, very dirty, actually. Those tires feel almost kind of garbagey, and they look really small on it. That's not the regular correct tire size for that, is it? Again, I don't know a whole lot about this. You know, I'm certainly not going to try and start it as is. As you can see, the filter is off of it, and it's filthy. So I am not going to suck in the dirt that is in that carburetor into the engine. So that engine needs to come off and be rebuilt because of how dirty it is. So, you know, real quick first impressions. It is dirty. Shocks don't appear to be, sorry about that. Front shocks seem better than the rear. Seem like maybe the rear have lost their fluid or something. Dirty, which doesn't bother me too much. I don't really see anything damaged. Just looks kind of dirty. Look, we got a cobweb there. Has this thing been? Looks like it's probably been sitting for a while. That's another thing. When I went to do a little bit of research on these, I saw a review on eBay from 11 years ago. I'm like, these things been out 11 years? Well, the 10T is what I had looked up, because again, that's what I thought this was. I didn't really know what it was. I knew the engine, and I knew the vehicle that it came on. I wasn't really sure what that vehicle was called. And then, yeah, okay, the 10T, I kind of remembered when I saw that. But yeah, it's not something I'm real familiar with. These tires are garbage. They're all ate up there, and so those tires will definitely be replaced. Probably the first thing I'm going to do is give it a good bath. I'll take off the engine and everything, wheels, tires, and I'll give it a good cleaning. But so far, I tell you what, $150, there's certainly a good platform here. There was a picture at the bottom on the listing, and it doesn't look too bad. There's some scratches on it, but it didn't look in too bad a shape. There's cobwebs all over it. This definitely has been sitting for a while. Another thing, I saw this in the picture on the listing, and well, really? Is that what you do right there? Okay, that's running through there. That's the old Ross system. Yeah, I mean, come on. I'm gonna mess up the wires like that. And I had to find a battery with this kind of plug. I don't really run these plugs. I did find one to test it, but seeing that dirt in the carb, I'm not going to try to start this up until I clean that motor. So, initial impressions, I'm fine with $150 for this. It doesn't look too beat. One way, you can kind of gauge, how beat up something is look at the dog bones or the ends of the shafts and the pins. If they got flat spots in them, then it's probably pretty worn. There don't appear to be any flat spots in the. Does that got a plastic spur? It does have a plastic spur. It appears to be in good shape. Yeah, that engine is leaking oil good. Look at that. See that? Yeah, that thing is leaking oil good. So, looks like probably a front bearing is going to need to be replaced. The head isn't scratched up, which that's a big bonus for me. Have that cooling head in good shape. Just because it's dirty doesn't mean, or even the front bearing leaking. Now, the front bearing leaking does tell me that it probably is, before that, it could be anywhere from, a gallon to 8, who knows, but front bearing usually don't start leaking until it's got a few gallons on it, so it's probably got at least a few gallons on it. Could be, up to 8, 10, who knows. So, you know what, I'll go ahead and, I don't know how quickly I can get it off of there. What are we, 17 minutes in? The main thing, the vehicle itself, again, I'm not mad at the vehicle. It needs a cleaning badly, but once I give it a good cleaning, I think it'll be in pretty good shape. It's not in that bad a shape. And I definitely, since it's a short course, I definitely got plenty of short course bodies to put on it. All right, let me go ahead. What's the quickest, easiest way to get this engine off of here? Looks like I'm going to have to remove that head because the wire. Oh, it's a friggin' Losi. It is a friggin' Losi. Which one's it gonna be now? Yeah, Losi's always got to be difficult with their fasteners. All right, try to get this protector off of here. All right, and there's our glow igniter. And pull that pipe off. How do you get to that? Kind of through there. pipe off. Ugh. See that? Motor mount screw there, not fully down. I hope that it's loose and not locked in that position, and it's locked in that position. What they do? Put the washer on backwards or something? What the heck? Oh, and really? 2mm for motor mount screws? Come on, Lucy. You're better than that. Oh, man. I'm really worried that one of these is going to strip. This one here looks stripped already. Come on, MIP, do your magic. I've had people at the track have they got a stripped bolt and they put their wrench in it and it's just spinning. And I walk up with an MIP, stick it in, and boom, it starts turning. That high strength steel with those good sharp edges, these things bite better than any other. I'll be an MIP salesman all day. Did they flip? They did. They put that one on backwards. All right, the washer is supposed to have the cup to the top so that the screw sits down in it like such. But what the heck? How in the heck did that happen? I didn't even realize that. When the heck did that happen? Sorry about that, if anyone's queasy. I didn't even realize that. How in the heck did that happen? Alright, our motor is loose. Flip her back over and disconnect our hoses and our linkage, and this engine should disconnect those, which you always try your best to not disconnect those, because when you go to push them back on, be really careful, because those little tabs can snap very easily. All right, let me get a flat or a Phillip to remove this ground here, and we should be free. And we can take a look at this engine, which is the most important thing. All right. So we are disconnected. Is that going to have to... Oh, yeah, that's one of the... Screwing it to the chassis. Looky how dirty that is. Ugh. All up in there. But it's just dirt. It doesn't look that worn. You know what I mean? The parts... a little bit of slop. Not crazy. All right, so I'm going to set that chassis aside, and let's look at this. All right, let me go ahead and start. Oh, man. Okay, so he said it needed a one-way bearing. So it looks like he's been in here, because one of the screws that is holding it on is missing. Now, when they said needed a one-way bearing, I thought to myself, the one-way bearing just needs cleaned, because that's all you really got to do. I've never had a one-way bearing that I couldn't clean and make it work. This is kind of wedged on with the back plate, so I'm going to take the back plate off so that the pipe will come off easier. Alright, there is our back plate and pipe off. And I do not have that one-way bearing. What in the heck is that? Is that built into there? I've never seen that. Now, I was expecting because now, excuse me, but I knew that it had the same carb as the Traxxas, right? The 3.3 and the 2.5. So because of that, I figured I was going to be needing a Traxxas one-way bearing, right? I mean, not the most stupid assumption. But apparently we do not have that. We do not have the Traxxas one-way bearing. We have another. So I am going to hopefully get that one-way bearing out of there. It's kind of floating in there, as you can see. So I'm hoping these 4 screws, I can then, hopefully this whole thing doesn't pop apart. Looks like it probably is going to. Sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, got to take off. The whole thing is one piece. I should have seen that already. Look at my hands. Look how dirty this thing is. It's all right. Dirt happens to nitro vehicles. I don't judge people who let their cars get filthy. You know, mine get filthy. I do try to clean them when they do, but they get filthy. I guess maybe this one got so filthy they didn't want to clean it. Went ahead and sold it, huh? I'm hoping that at least I can get some life out of that engine. All right, so we got all of our screws off of here. So we should then, feels like it's still, am I missing a screw? Yep, one on the other side there. I have never, I have messed with easy starts, but this is not an easy start. This is a little different. All right, now, there we go. Carefully, I want to definitely make sure that stuff, all right, yeah, that one-way bearing has a, all right, so let me remove that. And it looks like I can get that one-way bearing. That is the one-way bearing, huh? And it's supposed to be bad. This is a bad one-way bearing. That's actually, you know what? Just for gigs, let's see real quick. See, it's catching right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. That's the problem. It's not that the bearing, the one-way bearing section is slipping. It's that this section, it came free of. Is that the heck is going on? Is that just not locked in place? Huh. Well, I'm going to throw this in my ultrasonic bath, and I'll come back and disassemble that engine. Give me 1 sec. We'll see what's up with this. Okay, well, no. What's up? Be right there. Holy crap, my hands are filthy. Alright, we're cleaning up the one-way bearing. So let me be carefully set that stuff aside. Set our pipe aside. That's kind of a cool little shorty little 10th scale pipe there. All right, I do not like that. Look like they have sealed this engine. I am dead set against using silicone to seal a nitro engine. I think that not only is it pointless, but actually detrimental to an engine. We do have 2.5s up top here. How do you think this thing's going to look? Looking at the outside of it, I don't have the highest hopes for the inside. But who knows? Again, this is the Losi 3.4, which, because it had that, again, I'm not super familiar with this engine. Never had one, I've never even really looked at one. All I knew was that it had the Traxxas carb. So, that led me to believe that it was a lot like the Traxxas, which it may be, who knows. That's an interesting cooling head. I like that bottom fin on there, kind of different. Very, very dirty. Look at all of that. Whoa. Now, that is something I've never seen. Look at that. The combustion chamber, there's like a ring up there. That's new. I've never seen that before. The top of that piston being black doesn't really bother me. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's no pinch whatsoever. None at all. It is going right over the top. So, them saying that it works, if it does run, I'm sure it probably does run. It's running on compression that it's making from the oil. It's not making pinch anymore, so it is pretty much cached. I would say when we get a look at this, oh, we got a broken clutch spring too. Or is it just separated? No, that's broken clutch spring. Pull this back plate off. Now, I will probably, because I do want to run this engine, I don't want to just throw another engine on this thing. I will probably pinch this. As long as the conrod doesn't have too much slop, I'll probably go ahead and pinch this. Raise that piston up. And the back plate's going to be glued on. Holy smokes. You ready for this? Watch this. Watch this. You ready? A pool in there. All right. Now it's very close to a 21. Will our new tool fit in there, you think? Where did I put the new tool? Let me see. All right, so let's see. And the exhaust. Yep, it does fit. I tell you what. I'm digging this new tool so far. That's 2-0. It is so far. All right. Very simple 3-port design. Holy crap, that's a huge intake port. That is a monster intake port. This conrod off. Make sure we're not scored or anything. Doesn't appear to be scored. All right. Pull off that carb. go. And it is definitely going to need a cleaning. All right, let me pull this flywheel off of here. Let me pull the crank out. So I think when I get this crank off here, oh crap, I kind of forgot about our one-way bearing and the ultrasonic bath. Let me go. Oh, okay, it did one of those on me. Let me go ahead and grab that stuff out of the bath and see how that's looking. All right. Clean this stuff. Oh, that's a weird one-way bearing. It doesn't go all the way through. Is that? All right. Alright, so, boy, this thing is weird. So you got the plastic housing that holds the gear, and it's got those 3 tabs on it, and then the one-way bearing has 3 tabs, and then this little rubber thingy as well. I don't know what the heck's going on with this thing. I've never seen anything like this. As long as it isn't broken, as long as it still works somehow, is it supposed to be? Is this thing in the right position? Okay, so let me see here. All right, so those are, I guess that wide opening right there is supposed to fit both of these things. 2 of those go in each wide opening. I mean, that's the best I can tell. No, they don't fit. Huh. Well, that's the best I got right there. I mean, it seems to be holding. Where is that starting shaft back plate of the engine? Seems to be working now. So let's see the rest of this engine, get all this crap off of it. So I'm going to finish disassembling this, and I'll throw it in the ultrasonic bath, and when everything's cleaned up, I'll come back and we'll take a look at it. Thank you very much. See